Hello my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. As you can see in the title, we are going to talk about some amazing makeup products and even maybe skincare. I think there's like one or two skincare here. It's a very short list. So we have some makeup and skincare products that I absolutely approve and love, but still I don't know, I'm not going to buy it. I don't want to buy it. So amazing products, but still don't want to buy it. So let's begin. It's a very short list. So recently I got like a little sample from Sephora. It came along with the order. So it was like the product is actually from Tatcha Rice Polish Enzyme Powder. So I got it in a little sachet. So it's not a brand new release, nothing like that. I just got it in like, you know how you get like two samples if you buy Sephora online order, right? So I got this and I used it and I was blown away. I was like, wow, I love the way it made my skin feel. It was like like I'm not into physical exfoliants. I don't like them. But this really I liked it. It was almost like so finely milled, and it just melted into my skin, and at the same time it exfoliated, and I washed it off and my skin felt amazing. But I had this mental block. I didn't want to buy it because the main ingredient here is rice powder. I don't know if this is an Eastern thing, like in the Eastern world, like Japan, China, China. Oh my god. Japan, China, and India, like Southeast Asian countries. I don't know if this is an Eastern thing, but using rice powder, lentil powder as a DIY, like beauty thing is very, very popular, at least in India. Looks like Tatcha is like a Japanese based company, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's just not India. So maybe it's an Eastern thing. I don't know, but it's very popular. I've used it since I was a kid. I've used lentil powder to wash my face, just plain lentil powder. Like usually we would take like lentil powder to this I don't know how to call it. It's just like a shop where you have like industrial quality grinders. It's like enormous. It's like roof high grinders, so you can like grind whatever you want, like red chilies. So you don't have to buy red chili powder from the store. You can actually buy full like dried red chilies, and you can just take it to the mill. Oh yeah, it's called a mill. I'm sorry, I just blanked. It's called a mill. So we would take it to the mill and just ask the millman to just grind it. So we have like freshly ground chili powder, freshly ground turmeric. We just buy whole like dried turmeric and take it to the mill, and we'll have freshly ground turmeric, freshly ground chili powder, and freshly ground rice powder. So I just used to take just lentil to the millman and get like like smooth, like absolutely like almost like the flour that you buy at store, like so smooth, like smooth lentil flour, and I would just use it to wash my face. People would also use to wash like your body. It's not exactly like a scrub where it's like a little tiny bit abrasive, not even that, but just use it on your skin. It'll just smooth, and just that even it's like velvety smooth. It kind of slowly, very gently exfoliates your skin, makes it smooth. So using lentil flour as like a beauty mask is like very, very common. So that's why I had this mental block. I've done this like since I was a kid, and I'm not about to spend a lot of money and buy it from Sephora. This is something I know how to do it. So here, well, there is no mill, but probably if I just go to a like Indian grocery store, or you might even find it in like an Asian grocery store. Like, so if you just go over to an Indian grocery store and you just find just lentil flour, or even rice, you can definitely find rice flour in an Indian grocery store. So that's just pretty much why I don't want to buy it from the store. Something that I can do by myself, and even I have a Vitamix, like a dry Vitamix mixie, so I could just use that as well. So well, it's not, it wouldn't be that like perfect, but still. So yeah, that's one amazing. But if you don't want to go through this hassle, don't want to go, obviously you don't want to go to the market now. So if you if you want to buy it, it's an amazing product. It's really, really good. It just it really makes your skin feel so polished. Just polishes your skin. It's an amazing product. It really is. Second, okay, Fenty Beauty's Body Lava kind of brought this into perspective because of how highly priced it is. I believe it's like $60, guys. So Fenty Beauty Body Lava is pretty much like an oil with shimmers in it, and it doesn't even have SPF in it. It's not, doesn't have any kind of sun protection either. So otherwise, I'm usually not that against these body oils, shimmery body oils. I'm like, all right, but the fact that this is priced at $60, it's like, why? So, okay, something that I've been doing for the past 2 years, like I did give in and got tempted and bought some body shimmery highlighter from Milani a year ago, I suppose, but after using it, it's a good product, but still I'm like, there is no need, especially for someone who has so many highlighters. I don't need. I have liquid highlighters, I have powder highlighters. So what I have been doing for the past 2 years is, and you could even try it, I would just mix a little bit of my liquid highlighter with my moisturizer and apply it on my arms or wherever I want to glow. And then I won't leave it at that. I would take some powder highlighters. I usually use Becca because it's like not too glittery. You know, Becca highlighters are like so smooth, it kind of melts into the skin, so it also gives like a beautiful glow. It's not crazy blinding, but at the same time it's also not like glow from within. It has like the perfect amount of glow. So I would usually use Becca highlighters and just go take a big brush and just go over my skin, over the liquid highlighter and moisturizer, like tonic. I would just over it, I would just use a powder highlighter, and it is actually lasts pretty long, unless you go into the water. If you go into the water, it definitely kind of just melts away. Like, just because it is just makeup, it just melts away, so it will disappear. Like, not completely, even after like sitting in water and just plain water. I've I've seen some highlighters still remaining on my skin, but still it's not like foolproof. Or if you want something foolproof, you just buy a makeup setting spray that is waterproof. I'm sure you can. I don't have anything like that, but I'm positive, I'm sure you can find a waterproof makeup setting spray. Is that impossible? Like, really? Now when like makeup is, beauty industry is like growing and booming, I'm sure you can find at least one like waterproof setting spray in the drugstore, one in Amazon's, definitely. If you know any waterproof makeup setting spray, just let us know down below for anybody who views this video. So yeah, you can just spray some waterproof setting spray on your body and you are good to go, you guys. Like sweat proof, waterproof, whatever it is. I think it will definitely hold those powder highlighter and the liquid highlighter in. So yeah, well, this applies to people who have a lot of highlighters like me. Okay, so if you don't have highlighters and if you really want to try it, I still say don't try Fenty. Try something that is, there are so many like shimmery body oils that is much cost effective than Fenty. Fenty is like very expensive. I'm not sure why, to be honest. Next, tinted moisturizer. These are some things that I, well, this the shimmery body oil is also something that's like very popular during the summertime. Then tinted moisturizer, again something that brands tend to launch during the summertime. Again, I feel if you have a lot of hang on, I just forgot what I was about to say. If you have a lot of liquid highlighters, just mix the liquid highlighters with your moisturizer and there you have it. Obviously, it's not going to give you a lot of coverage. This is kind of my regular routine. This is my makeup routine, basically. I just mix a little bit of sunscreen and then liquid highlighter, and then I just set it with powder. And then I apply, you know, as you can see, blush, highlighter, and then I set everything with my powder. That's pretty much what I have on my face always. Anytime I film a video, That's pretty much what I have on my face. I don't use any kind of a foundation, a primer, or concealer, any makeup base. This is pretty much what I use, and I feel liquid highlighter is not going to, it obviously has a little bit of tint and also glow, but it's not going to give you coverage. I'm sorry guys, it's not going to smooth your skin out. It's not going to give you any kind of that kind of coverage. So if you're looking for a coverage, maybe you could even try Cover FX's custom enhancer drops, right? Those, the custom enhancer, they do have like those pigment drops. You could try that, definitely. Because once you start buying one, tinted moisturizer, you just end up buying a lot. You'd want to try a different type, right? So you'd end up buying a lot of them, which you probably don't need, because these are marketed more towards using during the summertime. So just use the moisturizer that you love or the sunscreen that you love, and just buy some pigment drops, and you are done for this just few months. Next, booster skincare. Like I would say, I feel since the dawn of the brand The Ordinary, you don't have to buy skincare just because of one special ingredient, just because of retinol, just because of squalane. These are like some of the popular ingredients right now: squalane, marula oil, or any specific oil. What else? Retinol. Just boosters like resveratrol. It's not very popular, but it's a really expensive ingredient. I feel The Ordinary has caffeine is also very, very popular right now. So The Ordinary has all of these ingredients separately bottled in a very concentrated form. So just like, I don't think I want to buy any particular eye cream because it has caffeine, or any particular eye cream because it has vitamin C. I have been buying them, but I'm about to stop, to be honest. I'm about to stop. Just mix everything together and apply all over your face, and it should be sufficient, you guys. So I have a lot of boosters. I have caffeine drops from The Ordinary. I have niacinamide. Yeah, niacinamide is also very popular. So I have niacinamide drops. I have marine hyaluronics. I have so many different boosters from The Ordinary. You should try them out. They are very, very not expensive at all, and they're available at Sephora. They're available at Ulta. You can also buy directly from them. So definitely think about buying booster drops before buying like very expensive creams. Like for me, I spend a lot of money on just serums, but the rest for moisturizers, I just use all of these boosters and all of these oils, and they have so many oils, all of these oils, and just I'm done. The skincare is done. So next is sheer lipstick. This is something especially that's released during the summertime. Okay, summertime it gets really hot, and I feel these brands, at least in the West, where this actual season called winter, they don't know how to formulate a lipstick that can last through a real summer. I'm telling you, I visited India, and like obviously I have bought makeup even before I came to the States, but I haven't really observed it properly. But since there are only 3 climates in India, hot, hotter, and hottest, those lipsticks are formulated to sustain and not melt and stay and like absorb that heat and still stay strong, guys. The lipsticks that I bought from India, they did not melt at all. And last year I went to India during the height of summer. I was there in the height of summer, and none of these lipsticks melted. And the lipsticks that are being sold here in the States, those just melt even in like spring. Just a little bit of heat and they just melt. So my favorite thing to do during the summertime is use all of my liquid formed lipstick. So if it's gloss, I obviously use it all around, but still, gloss or liquid lipsticks or satin liquid lipstick, just like regular lipstick, just melted into like satiny form. So whatever it is, I just don't recommend people buying actual lipsticks during the summer. I would just go with a gloss, because guess what, like I think Fenty is coming out. They just dropped those sheer lipsticks. Elf is coming out with sheer lipsticks. Tarte is coming out with sheer lipsticks. These lipsticks are so sheer that you don't even see much of a difference between one another, to be honest. You just pick a gloss. I would say buy a gloss. And they're also sheer. In fact, glosses have more staying power and they are more glossy, and they just give that multi-dimensional look to your lips, and they just like make your lips so pouty. So go with a gloss instead of a sheer lipstick. That's my thing. Oh, that being said, I did buy a sheer lipstick because from YSL, so I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, because I did buy a sheer lipstick. This is from YSL just because of the color, to be honest. It's like a coral shade, and I'm a little insecure when it comes to pinky coral to wear it on my skin. So I just wanted like a sheer kind of a, you know, look when it comes to. So I just got this. This is YSL's Rouge Volupte Rock and Shine lipstick line, and this is in the shade Rockin' Coral. So I got this and the shade Red, because both these lipsticks were really pigmented. Look at that, just one swipe and they were pretty pigmented. But I gotta say, they're not very glossy. They have this popsicle stain kind of a finish, but that's, you know, the glossiness wears off. They're nowhere close to like how glossy a real gloss is. And I would definitely recommend Pat McGrath's glosses. She has so many minis. You can just buy any of them and they are just so fantastic. They just have the right amounts of stickiness. They last well. They're just fantastic. They're really, really good, you guys. It's so amazing that she came out with minis, so definitely check them out. I would definitely recommend buying a gloss instead of a cream lipstick for the summertime. Not just sheer lipstick, cream lipsticks as well, but sheer lipsticks and sheer glosses, they kind of are in the same kind of finish, so that's why I'm referencing to a lip gloss. But we have come to the end of this video. I've been chatting for a while, so it's time to say goodbye. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.